Let's see if everything's working. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to stream time. Let's see if things are working. They don't appear to be yet. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're actually sharing the screen. Hello to all of the nobody in the chat so far. That was a salty reference. All right. Okay, so just making sure everything seems to be running just fine, which means that it's going to disconnect at any moment. So I figure now is as good a time as ever to start the stream. Who is in the chat? Who do we have? Anybody? Sound off so I can explain what we're doing here. I'm going to get rid of this one. Delete that one. Anybody. I'm just going to keep eating these bugles otherwise. I'm going to get through this bag of them. I've got all night. My wife and baby bubfish are out of town until later tonight, so I've got to stay up so I can help them clean out the car and put the baby to... Oh my goodness, these are salty. Put the baby to bed when he gets home. Can you believe baby bubfish is over a year old at this point? I really hope this crunch is getting picked up by the microphone. Is this intentionally obnoxious? I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm not going to be playing on Bunch of Squares. Much as I want to, I really want a happy Ghast. But I don't want to do it in creative mode. I don't want to do it, I want to have the real experience of going in there and finding and exploring and doing this sort of stuff. And I've actually been doing this. Hold on, real quick. I'll show you what I've been doing. And this is kind of my favorite way of playing Minecraft. If I'm not doing it on Bunch of Squares or for a video or anything, I will just hop on a world and head in a direction. I'll just pick a direction and go with it, and usually it's west. Because when the sun sets, it sets in the west, and you're facing it, and you'll always know when it's time to sleep in the bed. And literally, you just go as far as you can, and find as much as you can, and that's it. You keep going. Eventually, you'll find enough materials to get yourself a portal. And eventually, you'll find that one perfect spot where you'll want to just hunker down and build a base or whatever. And that's kind of one of the fun things about... Oh, excuse me. These are so salty. About single player. Is you can just kind of go. And go wherever. Personally, I really like it in multiplayer when everybody's kind of nearby, everybody's working together, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But in single player, you can just go. Now, I've done a bunch of these now. I'm just sitting here crunching. I've done a bunch of these now. Where I'll get, however many thousands of blocks off into the distance, and then I'll die. And I've been treating it almost as if it's hardcore. I mean, obviously it's not so much, but it might as well be when you've gone several thousand blocks in one direction, and you have no spawn points. Your last spawn point was spawn. Because you're picking up your bed as you go. You're laying it down and you're sleeping the night. And then you're leaving and you want to take the bed with you. And making a new bed every night cycle just so... it's a pain. It's a pain. So, Long story short, we're going west, young men. Young man, young whoever. I wish I knew if I was just talking to myself. If somebody in chat would sound off, let me know who's here. If you do, I'll let you name the seed for this world. What should we name this one? This is 25W. What did I name this stream? 25W18A. Oh, I've lost my one viewer. That's disappointing. Nobody's watching. It is literally just me. Screw it, you guys don't get to name my world. What do I want to name the world? How about... There we go. These gosh darn bugles are salty. Let's go. What do you got for me, Bugle World? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, okay. Okay, we are back. OBS is some real BS. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can hear me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to grab my pine cones here. Spruce pine. Oh! See, now normally, right at the beginning here, I'd immediately start going west. But I have a good feeling about going east for a minute here and just looking at this area. I'm just curious. This is fun terrain. I love the Caves and Cliffs update. That did... look at that! Look at that! Okay, alright. I'm gonna eat another bugle. This is for you, Bugle World. Firefly bush. Okay. Well, I think we've beaten the game. That's kind of my my benchmark for this. Ice spikes. I'm practically spawning in an ice spikes biome. So do I go east on this run? Because east looks good. I guess it depends. What do I find in the village? Let's see. Is anybody here? Is anybody watching? Can anybody hear me? I'm stealing a bed. Thank you. Leatherman. Lend me your leathers. Okay. That is probably the worst chest I've seen in a long time. And this is enough for a few more breads. Not very many breads, though. Which is sad. Nothing in here. You know, you'd think after... I mean, the Village and Pillage update has been out for quite some time, but I've still not bothered to memorize which structures have chests, or like which houses have chests. I just walk into them all willy-nilly. Yep, I've beaten the game. Second I find a village and get wheat, it's basically all over. Right? That's your definition of winning a game of Minecraft, is once you've stolen all the wheat from a villager. Okay. Now, so like I said, though, I'm not going to be sticking around. I'm doing the nomadic lifestyle here, where I will stay here long enough to raid it, and make sure they know that I'm on the pillagers' side of history here, I guess. And then I'm going to wander off into the distance. Oh my god, somebody get the fire extinguisher. That guy's house is on fire. That's okay, chests do not burn. Okay, we have 28. Oh, I can see I'm going to have to pick out some of these seeds from this garden. Well, you want to know the funny thing? I literally could just go to the Nether right now. I don't have... Wait a minute. I've got the iron golem. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to the Nether right away. Get away from my carrots. Are there any potatoes in here? There's a potato. Okay, and there's candy corn. Get in there. Alright, so... Oh, wait, no, I need a bucket. I need a bucket. Okay. Ow! Well, it's no bucket, but it's some more food. That is a lot of apples. Okay. Oh, I almost stepped right in the lava. Okay. Alright. I feel like Joe Speedrun would be proud of me. I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, I'm gonna live in one of these houses, I guess. I'm just gonna... Is this one mine now? I think this one's mine now. Get out of here with that white bed. You guys can... You can sleep out... You can sleep out by your stall. There we go. I wish there was something we could do with the wildflowers. More than just decoration and dye. I want there to be... Even if it's just like a flower crown or something simple like that. Just an aesthetic thing. Because there really isn't anything in Java where you can just wear it because it looks cool. Okay, now that's just teasing me. Okay. I think we know what you... Wait. I'm going to get up here. Okay. I've set my spawn. I've made my logs. Got my crafting table. We are looking good, everybody. We are looking good. What did I want this for? God. Guess I'm gonna need some of this. Some of this action. And you always get 11. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time finding iron either, to be honest. At least I feel I won't. Boy, it's lonely here on stream. Boy, I wish somebody would come and watch with me as I do something actually kind of cool, potentially, or stupid, you know. I think it's a 50-50 shot. Oh, I just made so much more stone than I needed to. There's more lava. Don't see any chicken. Okay, hello. Thank you. I wanted copper. Do I need to kill this Enderman? I think I do, right? That's something speedrunners would do, right? Brilliant. That's gameplay. My pickaxe broke. That's awesome. Alright. Okay, that's not so awesome. Get up here. I should have gotten the coal. But that's not necessary. See, now look at this. I'm barely not even... Get out of my bed, you son of a gun. Okay. Do that. Bam. Stone pickaxe. Boom. Guys, I'm on fire. I feel like I need a chest right now because I know I'm going to do something dumb and lose all the good stuff. And I'd rather not. Yeah, all the good stuff. My one torch. Gotta freaking love the single torch. And a furnace. There we go. And is there anything else that I needed to craft right now? Let's make another pickaxe because I don't know if I'm sold on getting iron right away. Because I need 3 iron. Because we can take the 4th from that golem up here. Golem. They're having a party up there. Oh, you get out of here. Me. Ow. Okay. Maybe don't kill me. That'd be nice. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. Get that bread made. Get that bread made. Bread. I feel like I should do a cover of the Bread song. I'm hearing fireworks go off in the distance. What? It is entirely not the right time of year for that. Psych! Every time of year is a good fireworks time of year. That's my take anyways. I like a good fireworks. Okay, we've got a few coal now. Okay, I don't need all of the coal in the world. I would just like maybe a couple more pieces. Please and thank you. So yeah, all this coal. Cool. Alright. Some more coal. Don't need coal, I need iron. Iron for the mines. Dead end. Okay, back the other way. Anybody watching yet? Nope, it's still just me and my thoughts in a hole in the ground. Nobody's in chat, nobody's hanging out. But you know what they say? That's okay. Because I'm good company. What do we got here? We got dirt. I'm going to block off the lava, get around that, and see if there's anything on the other shore here. I feel like I'm going to burn myself on this. But I feel like I've got to check. That's a dead end too. Well, son of a gun. Well, I'm wasting... here's the thing, like, I found everything on this world so dang fast that the game felt that it had to slow me down. It's like, no, he's doing too good. There's another emerald ore down here. You know, that would be super cool if I was looking for emerald ore. But I'm not, is the thing. I'm looking for... iron number 1. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the iron golem where he is because I've got 4 iron right here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go all in. Got enough iron here. There we go. That's 7 iron. That's 2 buckets. And yeah, that's basically all I need, right? Wait, I'm going to want a pickaxe. I'm going to want a pickaxe that isn't a stone pickaxe. So I'm going to need to get greedier, I guess. There's more iron. Oh, ow! I keep impaling my legs. Okay. Is there more iron readily available that isn't going to get me creeped? I thought for sure I saw a creeper down here earlier. There he is. Okay, let's keep an eye on him. That's enough for a pickaxe. I'm outie 5,000. Boom. Boom. Get out of there, dude. Okay, hold on. Don't need that dripstone. Don't need this stone. I just need out. Thank you and good night. See? That was easy. Minecraft. You take the mine and you craft it. I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet, or a Minecraft movie yet, since it's not the Minecraft movie, it's a Minecraft movie. Can anybody hear me? Can I hear myself? I don't know, because nobody's talking to me, which is a real shame. As it stands, I'm just babbling like a loon into the middle distance. That's great. Okay. Let's go ahead and smelt. So I'm going to bucket. Two buckets, a pickaxe, and now I just need gravel. Shoot. Okay. Where might a gravel be? The answer is obvious to those with common sense, which may or may not be me because I have no idea if this is accurate, but I think some sections of river still have gravel at the bottom. All I need is one piece. Like that. Like this. That's the one. This is gonna be flint. Eventually. It just doesn't know it yet. I'm gonna take these with me. Get some fireflies up at the village. Anybody here? Anybody here? Can anybody hear me? That's cool. Okay. Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. Bush. Okay. All perfect timing. And a boom. So let's see. We're gonna get a pickaxe. And a bucket. And 2 buckets. Oh, I've actually got an iron to spare. And a flint and steel is what I'm going to need here. All I wanted was a bit of flint. Alright. Like I said. Boom. Flint and steel. We are rolling. Okay, so let's do this. Where do I want this thing? Because I really do not want to accidentally botch this. That looks good. Okay. Boom. Boom. And then... Perfect. Perfect! Okay. Oh, okay. Almost botched it. Almost botched it, but did not botch it. Alright, and now it's time to sleep. Get out of my bed. You know what it's time for? It's time for a bugle, not sponsored. Although, if they cut this salt by about, I don't know, 50%, that'd probably be good. I'd probably do a sponsorship thing for Bugle. Why not? Sounds good. I'd take a sponsorship for pretty much... I'd do an ad read for Raid Shadow Legends. Why not? I could use some extra spending money. And... boop. Boop. Man, this is... I've never, not in a million years, done a run like this where I'm going this fast. I know that's silly to a lot of people. You know, I know what a speedrunning community is up and around this game, but I tell you what, it feels pretty good to be as bad as I am at this game and to actually be doing this. This is within the first 30 minutes. I'm still within the first 30 minutes of this world, and I'm almost to the point where I've got another portal. Hello, Shrill. This is the Snapshot. I am going to be getting myself a happy Ghast as quickly as possible. And I am... this is a personal record, I think. I don't know if I've ever been this quick about getting to the Nether. I'm very proud of myself. I'll be quite frank. Like this is like unheard of on my... Look, I'm going into the Nether. I've slept in a bed twice. I'm going to lose all of this so fast. But I don't care. Let's go. Okay. Hello? Stealing my thunder much? Okay. Well, I hear a Ghast. I'm in a basalt. Am I, like, near the... I've got to be near the Nether roof, right? Okay, let's get some netherrack mined so I have bridging materials. And I'm going to head in the direction of the soul soil, because that's going to give me the best shot of finding a dried ghast. Look at this! What is going on? I've never had... You saw this. I literally was coming up... Says, you know what? The worst part of this is... No one's ever going to believe this. Oh yeah, sure, bub. You know... You just happen to come up with a random seed that has a village right there, you know, that happens to have everything you need to make a portal right there, that happens to be right near a Soul Sand Valley, that happens to be... Do we have a fossil that has a baby ghast? Because if we do, I think I might lose my mind. I don't see one yet. Is that one? I don't think so. I don't think so. I should have made a spyglass. Alright, okay, Shrill, you saw this. You see what I'm looking at over here. Why is there... I'm gonna need to take... I need... Okay, Bugle, sponsor me. These gosh darn bugles are so salty. But I tell you what. They make for a good Minecraft seed. Okay, I need to get back to the portal and start digging down-ish. Come on. I need to get out of here. Yeah, the fortress is right there. I don't... What are the odds? Everything is pretty much right where I need it to be. Which is... It's one of those things where it's like... It's so convenient, it's almost annoying because, like I said, no one's going to look at this stream and be like, oh yeah, that's perfectly legitimate, that makes sense. What's his one stated goal? Finding a dried ghast and bringing it back to the overworld, and he's only been streaming for, what, 20 minutes? Is he some kind of pro? The whole... Bugles are amazing. I like the caramel ones the best, but they get stuck in my teeth. There are caramel bugles? I feel like I knew that. But by the same token, I feel like I've never had one. Ranch ones. Oh. No, thank you. I do not like ranch. Do not care for it. Anything. Nope, I'm not seeing them here. So I'm not actually trying to speedrun the game. I literally, the whole point of this stream was that I was going to walk 12,000 blocks and then eventually get around to the goal. Well, this sucks. How do I get down? Okay, is there any bit of connective tissue here at all? Okay, that looks like it might be. I'm gonna work my way that way. I'm gonna stop burning up my good pickaxe, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sold on ranch. Never have been. Not a ranch guy. Which is a shame because it's on freaking everything. You know, it's one of those things. You ever have something where it's like you wish you liked it? Because I think it would make salads palatable or something, right? But I'm not a salad guy either, so you know. Well, that is another minor plummet. Let's not do that. Let's go this way. I'm just walking all over the... Holy moly, okay. Why do I do that? Why do I do stuff like that? Okay. And now we're good. Now we're golden. Now we're kind of good. We're mostly good. We're okay. Well, okay. All right. Nope. 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 Get out of here, Ghast. Ow! Son of a gun. Thank you for disappearing. Now I don't know how to get back up out of here. Okay. Sushi looks good, but you don't like it. You know, I'll agree with you on that. Some sushi actually looks good. I'm conceptually, I'm just not there with sushi, though. Do not vibe with the idea of... What is it? You know, raw fish and seaweed. I know that's not what it all is, and I know everybody likes to complain that that's the common understanding of it, with it not being the actual case. I get it. That being said, that's what I think of when I think sushi, and I'm just not interested in it. That being said, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you see it in animation or something, and it looks excellent, and you're like, oh my god, that looks like it'd be so good to try. I don't know what that is, but it's probably great, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, it's you know, raw fish and seaweed and rice, and it's like, okay, what is this seed? I don't even think I was going the same direction as before. Right? There's a baby... There's a dried ghast. Son of a gun. I'm taking that win. But also... Okay, you know what? I'm going to take that win. I'm a coward. I'll take that win. And I'll take that second win because there's another baby ghast. I'm going to get these fellas back to the overworld. And then I'll be back for this fortress at some point. When I feel... I've got one piece of... I've got a leather helmet. I'm running through the nether with a leather on my head. And a big iron on my hip. And he's running through the nether with a big leather on his head. You know, yeah, hey, I'm not going to complain. You know, Bunch of Squares Season 6, I am planning on spending a lot more time in the nether for a number of reasons. Gold farm, but I do want to make a heavily focused ghast farm at some point. Where I am farming as many of them as possible, because I feel like we're gonna want them. I don't know when we're going to get a chance to update Season 5 right now, but I feel like Season 6, you know, day one, I'm gonna be in the nether. Doing nethery things. Okay, so at this point, It has been about 30 minutes since I started. How long have I been? No! No! What? Is this accurate? Hold on. I'm checking my stream. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes. God, it on my phone hadn't updated, so it said that the stream had been going for 20 minutes, and I'm like, there's no way. All right, so huge. We have the dried ghast. Excellent. Also have a bunch of other stuff here. 1 iron ingot. Don't need these buckets, really. What do I want to do here? Well, I mean, like, obviously I could just do the dried ghast thing and get a ghastling, and there's snowballs down the hill. I mean, that's literally what I said I set out. That's what I was planning on doing with this stream. I feel like I'm going to get myself out of a job here right away if I do this. Because, holy moly. You just check paper and it's not stable yet? That is wild to me. It is wild to me that there's got to be something going on, right? Because I see all these other... And it's not just... I always... Behind the scenes, we always discuss, Hermitcraft's doing this, Hermitcraft's doing that. Because, Hermitcraft's great, and it was a major inspiration for me wanting to make a bunch of squares to begin with. But I digress. It's not just Hermitcraft that's well and truly updated. Some of these places are updated the day of, as far as multiplayer servers that are doing pretty hefty lifting. So you're thinking fabric? Okay, yeah, that's probably... I don't know enough about them one way or another to say whether or not that's the play or not, but I think that's... If it's something that updates easier, I think that's probably the way to go. Oh, I'm gonna get so many snowballs for my ghastly friend. Forget ghastly summer. Here's a ghastly spring. All right. Well, I'm gonna get. Let's see. Let me get a few more. Man, I wish that I wouldn't keep. I need to keep replacing my divots. I wish I just didn't care. I mean, why do I need to replace the dirt? It's not like this is a long-term world or anything. As freaking awesome as this world has been, it is not a long-term world. You know what the one thing I am missing though? Okay, I'm gonna get a stone sword here. I don't have stone. I used up all of my stone. That's okay. Pivot. I'm gonna go and slay some sheep, because I think I need sheep and I need sand to make glass. Cool. I need sand to make glass. That wasn't even... I didn't even try there. Do I want goat horns? Probably. Did I even go over here this far? I think I did. This is an absolutely stupid seed. What in the world? I love this. I love the geography here. Or the... Geography, is that the right word? Why did... Hi, Salty. Why didn't you ping me that you were alive? Hey, I posted it. I'm having an absolutely god tier run of the of my own design here, wherein I try to get a happy Ghast ASAP, and I somehow already have 2 dried Ghasts, and I've been in this world for about 40 minutes. So, you know. Also, I name dropped you at the start of the stream because I'm eating bugles, really obnoxiously into the microphone, I might add. And they're incredibly salty. Very salty batch. And I told everybody that they were salty for various reasons. Okay. I think I need another... another sheep. This seed is nuts, though. Absolutely unmitigatedly ridiculous. Ow. Okay, I forget what the harness recipe is. Could somebody look up the harness recipe for me, please? I think it's a couple glass, right? And then I know that there's a wool or 2. Or something like that. I am sorry, Salty, if I'd have thought about it. But this was sort of a last minute thing. I had other plans for tonight, and they kind of fell through a little bit, so I beg your forgiveness. But I do want a sheep. Where the heck are my sheepies at? I must sheep. I love the topography of this seed so far. This is a bonkers looking seed. I love bonkers looking seeds. Some seeds, you know, like I was saying earlier, for those that missed it. Okay, I'm wandering too far afield and I'm not finding any sheep, and it's going to be night. Oh. Gathering materials for a prank, you say? Begun the prank wars have. Okay. New plan. I'm gonna go back in a minute. I need to check on the other side of this hill. That's a goat. Dang it. Well, hello! It's turned into a regular party here in the stream. Well, where do I go from here? I don't know why there are so few... Oh, you know what? Guys. Perfect. Kind of. Almost perfect. There's sheep. Oh! 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 Oh, don't do it. 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 No! Okay. Well, you know. That should have seen that coming. I don't have enough wood for a boat. I need wood for a boat. Yeah, I jumped down that hill and literally landed with a trident up my rear end. Perfect. Okay, well now it's a side quest. Get Bub's stuff back, I guess. Remember where Bub died, and hopefully not get skewered. It's my favorite quest. Because I just died down there, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Well, okay, this is going to be annoying. Come on, I need to get le wool from les sheeps. Does anybody know what the recipe is? Anybody? Because otherwise I'm just going to start slaughtering these sheep. I think that'll probably do it. Oh, man, Minecraft in purely third person is kind of cursed. Okay. I know there's glass involved for the goggles. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've been able to remember for certain. And I think I have all the materials that I'll need. But I'm not. No shooty the bubby. Oh, there was a sheep over here the whole time? Okay. Run, Rudolph. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Assuming I only need one wool, I should probably do that. Get that back on. Okay, book it. Let's only die once this stream. Let's do that for me. Spider jockey. I'm bobbing and weaving, ducking and bobbing and dobbing and dobby. What? Okay. Okay. Let's get back in here. Get out of my bed. Thank you. You know, if I'm gonna die once on a stream, and it's gotta be to something, honestly, a drowned with a trident is pretty much one of the best ways to go, because everybody knows it's nonsense. You know, it's not like it's not like a creeper just drops in from the top bunk and kills you stone dead. Wait. Oh, harness. What was I thinking? Leather. Right. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and dye these both yellow. And then I need 6 leather. So back off into the distance I go, because I've seen plenty of cows. I probably should have... I'm going to wind up waiting a whole lot of time, because the happy ghasts have to soak for a bit before they get big. Now, where did I see the cows? Hold on. You know what? I love the resource packs, but it's the wrong time of year. So, we're going back to the basics. Back to game. You know what? I like that. That's fine. I'll take it either way. I do like the autumn pack, though, quite a bit. Made by Inner Toast, I believe, is the progenitor for that pack. Is pretty much my default. Okay. So now I just need to slaughter some cows. Once I find them. Got more sheep. That's good. Come on, Bugles. What do you got for me? I'm down to kind of like the last few. Bugles in the bag. Okay, now what the heck? Okay. Well, sure. I'm not going to complain about more loot. Well, you guys haven't seen any cows, have you? There's more sheep. Do cows not spawn in the meadows? I really feel like it's a missed opportunity for the cold weather cows to not spawn in the meadows. I've seen a cow before. Yeah, you know, me too. I've heard of cows once. Okay, that's very Edoras coded right there. Da 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 da. There's cows. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Okay. They shall all perish by my hand. Uh-oh. Horse leather. Get over here. Come on. Thank you. You also. Get over here. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I only need 2 more. Hey! Am I good or what? There's the boat. The boat that carries me back home. Now I could go out there and explore those sunken ruins, but I'm not going to. Okay. How many bugles have I got left? Man. That bag of bugles has lasted almost as long as the stream so far. Is that a sunken shipwreck out there? No, I think that's just another... I think that's just another ruins or something. I don't know. This is a pretty solid world, I'm not gonna lie. Quite a strange start, though. My first rule. I broke my first rule immediately upon the start of the stream. My first rule was, I'm going to go west. I immediately went east, found a village, found the lava, got into the nether before the 3rd night's sleep. Like, why is there sheep here now? Really? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So, what's new in the world of things and stuff? Anybody? Anybody? Anything fun? Anything cool? Anything interesting or unique? Oh, I probably need to smelt the glass first. And the bugles are all gone. Okay, I'm not a monster. I'm going to get this cleared out. Iceland? My goodness. That's awesome. The fires, actually, or the not lich pirates. Should talk to them about Iceland. They had a pretty great experience there, if I remember correctly. RV camping trip. Wow. Not gonna lie, kind of jealous. That sounds awesome. And I could I could always use with a bit of a vacation. Okay. What do we got going on here? There's the glass. We have yellow harness. 2 yellow harnesses coming right up. Oh, they don't stack. Oh, good. Good. Salty, you've been... Has everybody been to Iceland? Has everybody been to Iceland and it's just me that hasn't? That's upsetting. Not really. I'm fine with that. I'm very much a homebody. Very much a... what else do we got? And then Epic Universe in the second week of June. Isle of Burke, baby! First you're going... Well, you know, here's the fun thing. First you're going to the Isle of Burke, and then you're going to the Isle of Burke. You know, you've built in redundancy for yourself there. I always like to have the boat. I need to get string. I didn't even think about that. Because that's part of this whole thing is the new recipe. Oh, don't know why I'm yawning that hard. Kind of uncalled for. And a web series I was in last year premieres this month, which is super cool. Dude, yeah, that is super cool. Any hints as to what or where or when that might be for certain? Or is that just kind of going to be like a we'll hear about it as it happens situation? I want to hunt some spiders. You got to see the whole thing on the 18th. I think I remember that. And then episodes release on YouTube. If it's good, I'll share it in the Discord. And if it's bad, I'll never hear from it. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna begrudge you that. That's probably fair. You know, it's always good to see, to wait and see. What was that jump for? My goodness. Goat. goat. That's a skeleton. That's a spider. There we go. Get over here. Okay. They're ganging up on me. Alright. I've got one string. Are spiders faster now? I feel like spiders might be faster now. How much string do I need? I need 5 string. Got 3 string. Okay. A feature film in June? What? Hey, you can't just drop that. All around the mulberry bush, the golem chased the zombie. Oh, that is a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of monsters nearby. Get them, golems. That's good, good. Good job. Good work. Okay. Oh. Are there any other spiders still kicking around up top here? Will I have to go into the underground to get them? There is a spider! Ha 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 ha! That's 4 string. Son of a gun. What's another thing that drops string? Cats. That's a creeper. Creepers do not drop string. Well, yeah, no, wait. This goat dropped a horn. Where did it drop its horn? When did it drop its horn? Did it drop its horn at any point where I will be able to pick it up? I don't see it anywhere. Not a big budget movie. Well, you know, if it was a big budget movie, you know, remember me when you get to Hollywood, I guess. I'll direct a movie. Yeah, I think that goat horn might just be gone. That's a shame. They only make so many of them. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yeah. I need one more string. But I think it's probably fine. Because... Oh, bye. We have the Ghast. I just need to actually plop it in some water now. So, I think I'll probably do that. Let's get them both in the water, actually. That'll be nice for them. And where am I going to put this? I'm probably just put it right out back. Boom. 3. 1, 2, 3. And boom. And yeah, we're about there. It's one in here, and one in there. And it's... Wait, whoa. Whoa! Okay, calm down. They are... Hello. I think they might be hydrating quickly. So wait, I've got to feed them. Oh, Salty's taking off too. Bye, Salty. Thanks for swinging by. Okay. Gotta have a drink of water and find some string. Alright. Let's see. Maybe some spiders have spontaneously generated down here, as spiders tend to do. Bat! I don't have the head data pack installed, so no point in killing the bat. For the Batman. All right. Right. I'm going to go throw myself on the spiky bits down here. Man, it's dark. I hope you all can see what's going on in here, because I barely can. I'm not killing that Enderman. I'm gonna keep mining down. I think I might land on a spike and not be making sounds, 'cause I'll be dead. Whoop. Okay, so I got a little more iron. Little more iron. Okay, this is just the most unfriendly cave. Ooh. Lapis. Lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a lot of bats. This is a very inhospitable cave, I've got to say. Ugh. You know, a lot of times you'll find one of these where it's like, oh, it pops out into, you know, a nice big cave. No, this one's just narrow and kind of mean the whole way. Don't love that. Okay. That's a lot of glow squid. Like a lot of glow squid. Don't really have... I'm not complaining. I think that's awesome. Okay. Well, I think, though, that we can confirm this is a bit of a dead end. So let's get out of this part of the cave. Maybe go to a different part of the cave. And cave there. Cave Peach. Anything down this way? Get out of here, Enderman. Ow! Oh. Teach you to sucker punch a guy when he's not looking. Nope, no ender pearl. Okay. But also no spider. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to tether these ghasts when they hatch. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because... Wait, where did I come from? Did I come from up this way? Yes, I did. Oh! I do not want to get lost in this cave. Because it's too narrow. Too easy to get lost in like this. Okay. And I have a sinking feeling that the ghasts are really close to hatching already, or growing, and I'm gonna miss it unless I hurry up and get out there. Man, it is dark. I get that it's more realistic, but boy, is that hard on the eyes sometimes. Alright. Let's get to the surface, boys. Oh, it's rehydrating. So close. So close. Okay, I've been streaming for what, an hour something? Not bad. Oh, wait. Are there any spiders up on the hill? Anybody? Any spiderings going on? No spiderings? They're just so unfriendly, the goats, aren't they? Ow. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. What's a good way of getting string? There's gotta be something, right? Oh, no, it's still rehydrating. I don't really have a good place to put them, and I don't have leads yet, so we're just gonna have to cross that threshold when we get to it. Okay. I really should have just not done that. I really should have just waited for the spiders to spawn and then slept. Whoops. Okay, the last thing I want to do is miss it, though, now that it's so close. So I guess I'm going to come up here, and I'm just going to hang out, and I'm just going to watch and see if the ghasts pop up. Because it could be any second now. Dried ghast feels better. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. We're rapidly approaching departure time, though. Which means I'm going to have to stash what I want in here. What I want in my inventory. I'm going to need the hay bales. And the carrots. And the potatoes. I'll probably want that and that. And the lodestones. Sure. Yep. I don't really need the dripstone. I'll take the obsidian. And the nether quartz. Copper. Ender pearl. Really could use one more piece of string. Is all I'm going to say to this here. Alright. Oh, and a bed. Because of course I need a bed. And I should probably just go ahead and make all of this into bread. Dried ghast rehydrates. I keep saying that. Okay, so I've got my bed with me. Do I need any of these things? What else do I not need here? I've got carrots here. Don't really need the wooden sword. I'll keep that. I'll keep the golden hoe for right now. Just because that's a good idea to have. Probably a good idea to take the crafting table. And I can always make more of these things. Okay. I'm excited because once I get the ghast, I'm flying off into the distance. You know? That's what you do. Probably. Although I do really like this neighborhood. Could be good, could be bad. Okay, time for another water break. Be honest, it's taking longer than I anticipated for these ghasts to come back. I should probably have these in my inventory so I can feed them snowballs when they pop back up. Now, I think there is something that they've given to the ghasts so that they won't travel too far out of their set area. That having been said, I don't believe that for half a second, or that is going to be effective, because I think the allies are supposed to have the same thing, and the bees are supposed to have something similar, and they're never they never abide by it. They're always flying off into the distance and losing themselves. So, I don't know. You tell me. Okay. That's taking quite some time. So yeah, anyways. That's about what I know. Anything else cool happening? Well, not really. HeroScape, my favorite board game of all time, the battle of all time, is going strong. Good stuff's happening there. Kind of excited for that. We are having a store championship for one of the local stores, game stores nearby me, that I'm helping to organize and run. June 7th, if anybody is interested. That is going to be at Virtual Reality Cards and Games in Madison, Ohio. I highly recommend you come out and check it out if you're going to be in the area or if you feel like it. Participation's going to be $20, but there's prize support for everybody, and I'm going to be sponsoring an additional prize for whoever brings the most unique army. So that's cool. That's kind of the big thing coming up on my end, is getting prepped for that. That should be fun. Hopefully there'll be some videos coming out, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this here for those that aren't aware. I know some people may have come here from there originally, if that makes any sense, but Frog of War Gaming on YouTube. It's a channel that a friend of mine runs, and we've played a few rounds of HeroScape together. That's always good fun. Go and check him out. He's great. And we're going to hopefully be doing a whole lot more of that once I'm able to get my schedule in a place where that makes sense. Anyways, sorry. That's that rant out of the way. Let's check how these guys are doing. Are they doing okay? Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, he's smiling now. So is that one. So these guys are well and truly ready to come out and be little Ghastlings, right? Okay. Any minute now. I swear, any minute now. Now, the one thing I don't know is, can you put a lead from one happy Ghast to another happy Ghast? Maybe that's one of the first experiments we've got to try. Because I'm thinking with all of the things that they're doing with leads and for leads, that would be something that they kind of want to do. Okay, I need a freaking spider to spawn, and I need it to drop string. Anybody? Spider's going once, spider's going twice. Zombies. Spider. Get over here. Thank you. Thank you for your input. Boogie, 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 boogie. Why is my dog barking? Okay. Everybody, make sure that nothing happens. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was my dog losing his mind for absolutely no reason that I can tell. But the second I stepped outside onto the porch, I smelled a skunk. So, you know, there's that. Okay, I'm thinking, once again, let's get this placed. Oh, you get 2 leads now? Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Get over here, you little bundle of eaten snowballs. Oh, eat all of the snowballs, you little... What was that? Okay. This dude's already eaten a full stack. Oh! Can you not get any closer? Hello? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And did I have anything else in here that I needed? Not really. Not particularly. But I am gonna grab some snowballs real quick. And then I think I'm going to break the other Ghast. There we go. And try and lure this guy in with some snowballs. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so slow. I kind of love it. Alright. Well, this is the stream now. It's Bub on his magical hot air balloon. Okay, one thing I don't like is if you angle the camera downward to see where you're going, you start moving downward as well. Not a huge fan of that. Yeah, like this. I don't like... I want to be able to fly forward and look down at the same time. Oh, this is so cool. Did I got the Ghast. Yep. Okay. Don't worry, little buddy. We're gonna find you a fun place out here in the distance. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I can dig it. Do we have a name for this Ghast? I don't think we do. I think it's just Happy Ghast. You know, I'm of 2 minds about the goggles. On the one hand, they look really goofy. And they don't really look like something that belongs in Minecraft. But on the other hand... Oh, oh yeah. This is such a cool addition. It's so nifty. Once again, I don't like the if I happen to be angling, because you want to be looking down with the Ghast. Like, you want to be looking down while you're flying so you can see what's below you. And you have a sense of where you're at spatially. You don't want to be looking straight ahead, which is what this is kind of advocating for. I mean, I guess you could technically if you got up above a certain level and you angled things just right, you could just fly forever. You know, you could just weigh down your AFK player, and you could just fly. Although I think, you know, this would be fascinating to see how these interact with phantoms. I'm not going to do that tonight because I don't have the time for that. But it would be very cool. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to fly over here and look at this cave. Because I can. That's why. Or this village, you know. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. This seat is nuts. I love it. Alright. Well, I'm going to loot this village, but I think at that point, then I'm probably going to call it quits for the stream. I do have work tomorrow, and I am already incredibly tired. Work's been going well. Work's been treating me really, really well. I'm happy to be in the job that I'm at, and finally being able to use what I went to school for, and all that sort of stuff. But it is relatively demanding, you know. A lot of mental space that's taken up with. What in the world? Wait. Look at that. Look at that park job. Look at that. Look at me go. Okay. Let's get off. And he'll just head off into the distance, I guess. Or over here for a minute. I want to check this out real quick. That is a lot of lava for the overworld. Do I fly my Ghast down here? Can I fly my Ghast down here? Let's find out. You know what? I'm gonna loot the village real quick. I'm gonna see if I can fly down there. That'll probably be the end of the stream. Especially if it goes wrong. Okay, there's not going to be much in this village, I can already tell. It's kind of wheat. Why am I doing this with my sword? What the heck is wrong with me? Wheat is good. Wheaten. Alright. There's another village over there. Alright. Oh, perfect. You know what? I've come around. I've done a 180. I used to think that the bundles were kind of useless. Forget it. They're great. Look at that. Just suck up all that unnecessary inventory nonsense. You know? I'm not using this stuff right now. Why should it be clogging up my inventory? And now, Bam. We're golden. That is so fun to just see it floating around like that. Alright. We're going to give a quick detour down into the caves if we can. Come here. Come on. How are we going to navigate this? Because we're basically crawling across the ground at this point. Is it too narrow? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm meaning to shift to go down, and you do not shift to go down. You just point down to fly down. This is so cool. There's diamonds. There's diamonds galore. What the heck? You know what? I was gonna fly to that other village, but honestly, I don't think if I can top this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 diamond ores that I can see just right in this frame. Right in this frame. Wow. Alright, well, thank you everybody so much for joining me. This has been a genuine pleasure. I love the Ghastly Summer Update. This is going to be such a big deal. I don't even know how to describe it. There are so many fun things, even just from a cursory glance, that you can do with this. I'm so excited. I really am. So on behalf of myself and my happy Ghast and everybody else here, this has been This Time, That'll Be That Time, and I have just run out of time in this snapshot video. Oh, there's ore number 10, like right over my shoulder there. You can see it right there. Yep, that's 10 diamond ores just floating around in a lava lake near the core. Gotta love it. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully very soon for the next one. Bye-bye!